Hi everybody, welcome to the video surprise of the day. Today's video surprise is on a 2023 Toyota BZ4X. So the BZ4X is a full EV SUV, you probably noticed that. And we're going to cover a little bit more than last time when we first released the BZ4X. And these are the release videos, and this is going to be, the exterior here is the limited all-wheel drive. Element Silver Metallic is the beautiful color. Has the optional multi-LED headlamps over here, you could tell that. And this is a very beautiful vehicle, and this one has the 20-inch wheels in particular. Yes, it's all-wheel drive, and you might think of it as almost like the RAV4, which it is. The sizing and dimension is really similar to the RAV4, and the exterior looks quite well. It doesn't have a grille because this is an EV. It doesn't need a radiator opening for the grille or anything like that in particular. And really unique tail lamps, and this one has probably the 360-degree camera. You can see also on the bottom over here the mirrors. So yeah, it's a great vehicle altogether, and it's going to be lower priced than the Lexus RZ, and also some of the features going to be a little bit different. So keep that in mind. This one's going to be unique, and Toyota has made it unique in a way. So a quick look at the seats on the Limited is in light gray soft text on the Limited trim, and it looks pretty good overall and very comfortable at the same time. So we look at the Supersonic Red XLE trim. Notice a little difference compared to the Limited, and also the headlights are different. Okay, now we're going to look at the interior. Note that this clip is for the XLE mixed media, so you got soft text and fabric seats, and that's going to be on the XLE model. And the interior in this one is red, and the exterior supersonic red, and you can see the material is going to be different. And I'll flow some pictures at the end. You could look at the difference between the Limited and the XLE, but I do want to mention that there's a little differences here. So we're going to look at the brochure today, and I'm going to show you more pictures. So I'm going to give you an idea what's the BZ4X Beyond Zero, and this is very first year release of the BZ4X. Of course, I'm going to give you a summary what we're seeing on the brochure, and you can see the link in the description. eTGNA architecture, that's the global architecture that Toyota uses to develop their vehicles nowadays. So it's a newer technology. All-wheel drive with X mode. So they come in front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. We're looking at the all-wheel drive today. Powerful electric motors in particular. So your mileage would depend also different if you're front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. The brochure has two, but I'm noticing that they only show one in particular. So the range 252 for the front-wheel drive, only 228 for the all-wheel drive. Keep note of that, and your driving conditions could affect your mileage and your range. So you know, also environmental conditions as well too. They do support 3 different charger type, I would say. And if you just plug it in the wall, you'd be level 1. That's the 120 AC charging. Level 2 is like the dryer, 2 times, right, 240 watt AC charging. So that's the first one. And level 2 is the second one. And level 3 is going to be DC fast charge, which, you know, you have to maybe charge point or some other place will have that one in particular, right? So that's the fastest. So it's not a good idea to charge your vehicle fast all the time, because the battery life won't be in long term won't last that long. Okay, so level 1 or level 2 is probably what most people are going to use for charging the electric vehicle. So keep in mind, you want the batteries to last long on EVs. So scrolling down, we also see that they talk about the wheels. There's a 20-inch alloy wheel, machine finish. I think it's pretty much for the Limited. Aerodynamic performance, of course, that's all the sculpture lines and everything is really meant for aerodynamics. And the BZ4X, right, has a very modern interior. All right, so you can see that over here, the Limited has a leather wrapped steering wheel, so that's a good thing. You can see that picture over there on the Limited light gray Softex trim. So there's a flat second row, inviting space, fixed panoramic moonroof. So that's a nice feature to have. All right, altogether if you're going for the limited model. And notice this comes with a XLE or limited model, so you can't really go with a lot of different options. And it has a 12.3-inch Toyota audio multimedia touchscreen display. So that's going to be on the center. And one thing to note, if you're looking for this vehicle, it's going to be a top mount multimedia information display. So that means that you're going to have to look above the steering wheel to get you a clear view of the vehicles. So also it has the intelligent convenience, so rain sensing wipers that automatically activate when windshield gets too wet. So that's one of those features that might be useful in one of those days that's raining really hard. Audio, JBL premium audio, has 9 speakers, 800-watt audio system. That's pretty nice. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, and also you could get Sirius XM on this thing. So 3-month trial, technology that keeps up with you. Wi-Fi Connect, Safety Connect, Drive Connect, Service Connect, and Remote Connect. And you probably could read more about this in the brochure. I'm going to put in the link if you're interested in checking it out. Okay, there are a lot of convenience items included. Blind spot mirror with rear cross traffic alert, panoramic view monitor, hands-free power liftgate, onboard charging cable, Toyota app connectivity, and digital key compatibility. And they talk about the safety. All right, Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, and those are the features they support. I'm not going to go in detail on those because pretty much it's similar in a lot of the vehicles. So we're looking at the XLE and Limited. The brochure picked an all-wheel drive model. So you can see some differences. Definitely the price can be quite different if you go for the Limited. So I think it starts at $42 for the XLE. So of course the price only goes up. And check it out, right? Multi-LED headlamps for the Limited, but you only get bi-LED projector low and high beam headlights with LED accent lights. So that's for the XLE. So definitely you're gonna lose a little bit of the nice features if you go for the XLE, but you might save some money at the same time. So you decide which one you like. So the link is in the description, and they have a great comparison altogether. So the colors are something that people would like to know, and they have a limited number of colors. Let's put it that way. So black, supersonic red, heavy metal, element silver metallic, windchill pearl. Okay, that's like a white color, and you can limit it soft text in black, which is a real beautiful. Light gray, and this XLE has a mixed media soft text and fabric in black, and I showed you that earlier in the video, so that was kind of unique. That's why I pulled that out. And not a lot of colors. Black roof available on the Limited as well too, so that's an option that you could get a vehicle painted with a black roof. Just say the RAV4 XSE. 18-inch or 20-inch wheels. Notice the difference in the wheels. Accessories, you actually could get the Home Flex EV charger, carpet mat package, all-weather floor mats, activity mount, crossbar, alloy wheel locks, illuminated door sills, cargo net, universal tablet holder. Okay, here's a nice comparison for the BZ4X features between the two models. Standard, optional, package, P equals available as part of the package. So you must get the package to get that option. So I can't really compare this unless you're going to be here all day. So I'll let you check it out. Notice that the digital key is standard on the Limited one, which is interesting. And the ones that are blank, that means it's not available. So let's keep that in mind. Safety and convenience are all included. Notice for the battery electric motor is going to be the same for all models. You're not losing anything in particular for the mechanical part of it, at least. So if we go front wheel drive, it's 201 horsepower. 214 we go all wheel drive. So a little bit more power if you went all wheel drive, but you lose a little bit on the range in particular. So keep that in mind. Okay, so a little bit on the specs over here in particular. The weight's going to be a little bit heavier, of course. But what we're going to look at is up here, where the overall length is still 184.6 inches, 73.2 for the overall width. The track is 63, and the wheelbase is 112. So those are the dimensions, and you could compare against the, say, the RAV4, and you will find they're very similar. Okay, folks, that concludes it for the brochure. I'm going to flow some more pictures here. I really appreciate a thumbs up if you liked the video and made it this far. Comment to share, please leave it below to help others. And, what do you think about the styling, for example? And which one will you get, Limited or the XLE? Front wheel drive or all wheel drive? See you next time. Have a good one. Bye.